Welcome you back to PalmOps Foundation Elite Schools, and in this Microsoft PowerPoint practical number 3, we are going to be learning about application of graphics in a presentation, entering data into a presentation software, running a presentation automatically after, then also saving. So without wasting a lot of time, let's continue to our question number 3. Pollution is becoming rampant and a problem in Uganda and the whole world at large. You are required using presentation software to educate Ugandans about pollution. Create 4 slides as indicated in parts Roman 1 up to Roman 4. Every slide should use minimal graphical effects to make the presentation entertaining, be able to convey the appropriate message to the community, run with automatic feature, apply sound where necessary to enhance your presentation, have your name and index number as a footer. Then slide 1 should include a suitable title for your presentation. Slide 2 should include the different types of pollution. And slide 3 should include the general causes of pollution. Slide 4 should include the effects and the problems of pollution to the environment. Slide 5 should include the solutions to the problems. Save the presentation as pollution. Make a printout of your work. So let us go and start our our answering our question. So let us all click on start. We got all apps here. Then we select Microsoft Office, and in this case I will select PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint 2007. If you are using 2016, 2013, and any version, you can choose that one. So here my presentation is opened up. So let me start tackling slide number 1. What does it need? I'll come to my question here and see they're saying that should include a suitable title for your presentation. That is pollution. Pollution here. Pollution in Uganda. So I will come here and say pollution in Uganda. Pollution in Uganda. Pollution in Uganda and the whole world. The whole world at large. So that is pollution in Uganda and the whole world at large. Then they are saying that include a suitable title for your presentation. Then they are saying here in this below here we can say who is presenting this presentation. We say Ahebwa by Ahebwa Martin. By Ahebwa Martin. By Ahebwa Martin, meaning that Ahebwa Martin is the presenter. So always put there your names. If you are presenting these presentations, they want to see who is the presenter of this document, of this presentation. So let us go and add a new slide for the next slide. They're saying that in the slide 2 should include the different types of pollution. So we come here and type there different types of pollution. So we can say here type number 1, we can put there numberings. Here say number 1, we can put there air pollution, and continue and say noise pollution. We can continue and talk about water pollution, etc. and others. Then we can continue and see what did they need in the next slide. Slide number 3 should include the general causes of pollution. So we can say open this heading. I come here, I create a new slide, and I come here and I paste my heading. And here inside here I'm going to put there general causes of pollution. What are the causes of pollution? So for example, using these ones, the types of pollution, what are the causes? So I can say deforestation. Deforestation, meaning that cutting down of trees on a large scale, leaving the land air can cause air pollution. Deforestation. Then I can also use bullets here. Let me put there bullets can use like these bullets. Then after this, I can say, now I come back here, noise pollution. What causes noise pollution? I can say increased, or we can say increased level of industrialization. So industries create things that produce a lot of noise. Or for example, machines, whenever they are doing they are processing anything, you hear a lot of noise from those industries or those companies. Then I can increase it dumping of waste products like waste materials or waste materials here are meaning factory wastes factory wastes. That is where I also include industries, chemical wastes and etc. So these ones are some of the causes of pollution. So you can also go on and list others. Then let me go to the next. Slide 4 should contain the effects, the problems of pollution to the environment. So I can say effects and problems of pollution on an environment. So I come here and add a new slide, then click add the title, I paste there. Then after this, I can say effects and problems of pollution to the environment, So now I can say point number 1, what are these challenges that pollution has brought to the environment? So number 1 point, you can say increased spread of diseases. So I can also come back and put there my plates. Increased spread of diseases. How? Diseases, for example, how? Through drinking the contaminated water or the polluted water, or even taking in polluted oxygen. Then we can also say change in weather, climatic conditions. How? By change in weather, climatic conditions. How? Through destroying the ozone layer in the skies. So the weather has changed due to when you cut a lot of trees down on a large scale, you leave the place bare, meaning that the formation of rainfall will not take place. So now change in weather, climatic conditions. So we can also say increased level of loss of hearing due to overstaying on noise pollution. You are ever on noise. Noise is ever affecting you, meaning that it leads to loss of hearing and others. So you can say etc. So effects and problems of pollution to the environment. So these are some of the effects and problems of pollution to the environment. So let us go to the next. Slide 5 should include the solutions to the problems. So I copy it, come back here, I create another slide here. I create another slide. I say solutions to the above problems. So now I can come here to the above problems. So I can come here and say what are the solutions to these problems. For example, we can say recycling recycling of waste waste products. Waste products. So meaning that companies have started to recycle the products that have been wasted. For example, these plastic bottles, plastic things, the polythene bags. So companies have started to do recycling. This way, they are cutting down environmental pollution. They are cutting down this water pollution. So now, even recycling of waste products. Then another thing is reallocation, reallocation, reallocation of industrial centers. So reallocation, what do I mean? In this case, for example, this is whereby countries have started to say we shift this industry from this area to another area in order to reduce on the pollution, that is air pollution, even water pollution, at the same as noise pollution, environmental pollution. So reallocation of industrial centers. So another point that we can say is put setting up rules and regulations, setting up rules and regulations to to govern to govern all possible causes of pollution. That is, for example, we have now environmental conservation laws whereby they say you are not allowed to destroy swamps, you are not allowed to destroy trees on a large scale without their approval. So these rules and regulations have helped to cut down pollution. So etc, you can say others etc. So then we can also come back to this thing here. They are saying that save the presentation as pollution. So we are going to save this presentation as pollution. So I will click on office button or on file or for your own version. So I choose save as. Now still on desktop, I will save it on desktop, and here I will remove what is there in the file name, and now I will save it as pollution. So I will type there pollution. Then I think you can see my name here, pollution. Then I click save. So after clicking that save, I can close my everything. Now after saving, after closing everything, I can come to my free desktop here and look for pollution, and it is here. So if I double click to open it, I should be able to see that presentation. It is here as how I created it. So now let us go to add there the effects and the transitions. So they are saying that here up here they said that use minimal graphical effects to make the presentation entertaining. So now we can come to our presentation here and add their graphics. Those are the images, those are the designs. So I can come here and insert clip art, and I come here, I search for people. I search for people here. So I click search this one, then click go. So now I can choose, for example, to bring this person with the flower, showing how we should protect the environment in a way of guarding the living things. So you see this person here. So let us continue. We have slide number 2, different types of pollution. So we can add there that image. So these ones are increasing, decreasing handles. You can use these ones to increase the size or decrease the size of the image. So then I can also go to the third slide. Third slide, general causes of pollution. General causes of pollution. I can choose to put there this and increase my size, my image. Then even here, effects and problems of environmental pollution. So there I can put there this same command. So then I also got this one, solutions. Then for the solutions, I can choose add there this doc. So I think you are seeing how I'm doing it. So now I have finished adding there those graphics. So I can come here and choose my design, how I want my presentation to look like. So for example, I can now choose this one. So you see how it's looking like. So if you select it, or I can choose this one, or I can choose this, or I can choose this. Even there are others here. There is also this one. 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 So if I choose, for example, this one, let's say that I've chose that one. So I think you can now see how the slides are all appearing here. You're seeing them how they are all appearing. So now let us continue. Let us continue. You can there add their animations. For example, I can use this animation to make sure to see how will my slides be entertaining. So I can say I will use this. I can use this one as the way how they will be moved coming in. So then I can also come here and add their sound. Yes, I want. So here sound. For example, there is that. There is that. So I can use bomb, and even I can choose to make it on mouse, but here we want to make it automatically. So we will uncheck this on mouse button and check this automatically after how many hours, and say after 5 seconds. These are minutes and these are hours. So automatically after 5 seconds, a slide should change and come another slide. So say apply to all. So after clicking apply to all, I can now come on slideshow and I say from beginning. I think you can hear how it is moving. Let us just wait. Automatically after 5 seconds, if they will end, it must go to another slide. So we haven't there is something which we have not done. There is something we haven't done. So I think you can see it. Good. Has ended. So let us reduce the time. Time has been too much. So let us give it automatically after 2 seconds. 2 seconds, and say apply to all. Apply to all. Then let us run again. Slideshow. Let's come back slideshow and select from beginning. See how it is moving very fast. That is it. Okay. So my dear friends, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking. So that was our lesson number 3, and I hope that you have learned something, and you are to enjoy designing and creating PowerPoint presentations. I think now you are somehow you are growing in the level of technology. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to like and subscribe. Your friend Ahebwa Martin Hope's Foundation. Bye.